Hello everyone, Brad Logan here, along with Jared Redding of Rebs247.com, an affiliate of 24/7 Sports. It was the Rebels today, 48-34, an offensive shootout. Jared, did you expect this coming into today?
Well, I expect an offensive shootout for Ole Miss, but I did not expect Auburn to score 30.4 points as well, especially early on when Ole Miss went up 21-0. Really was looking like they were about to run Auburn out of their own building and, basically go ahead to start the right articles, but not so fast because Tank Bigsby, Robbie Ashford got loose a couple times, found some big chunk plays through the air and a little bit on the ground as well. Tank Bigsby just once again just seems to find just really good games against Ole Miss for whatever reason. Defense for Ole Miss has really just kind of been as AJ Finley said in there, was starting to beat itself a little bit. And obviously they found their way back into the game, but for Ole Miss, we talk about the ground game a whole lot, and they needed it more than anything today. They had 448 yards on the ground. They think they had somewhere just above 550 for the game total offensively, with Zach Evans, Quinshon Judkins, and Jackson Dart with his legs, and they needed this one definitely. Go 7-0.
Yeah, and this team goes up 21-0 in the first quarter. It happened really fast, and they really needed that second half. Luckily for the Rebels, they got it on the ground. Only 21 passing yards, but Jackson Dart, all smiles at the press conference. 3 rushers, over 100 yards. It was a big day today for Ole Miss on the ground. They did what they had to do.
Yeah, and they did what they had to do, and I think that really just goes to show how unselfish the team is. Here's a kid like Jackson Dart who is expected to kind of fill in some big shoes right away, expected to do some things that some previous quarterbacks have done here at Ole Miss, but he knows that that he's not just a quarterback in the day, he's a football player. And a good example of just like buying into everything about that was talking about Jonathan Mingo. He had a record-setting performance last week and was just shut down in this game as well. But at the same time, he was not talking about what he was doing on the receiving end, more so it was helping his teammates, getting some crackback blocks, helping his runners get some space to work with and really open up a lot of those lanes. And I think that goes to show a lot about just what this team is about, and it's about winning. And this is something that Ole Miss has done 7 straight times, and they've done for the 14th consecutive time at Vaught-Hemingway Stadium.
Today they're 7-0, now 3-0 in the conference. They had to face LSU down in Baton Rouge next week on CBS. Right now, Jared, Alabama is trailing Tennessee. This could be an opportunity where Ole Miss wakes up in the morning, they're leading the SEC West.
Yeah, how often do you see that? Obviously, you can't, even when Alabama is down a whole lot, you count them out. Shoot, look at 2016 when Ole Miss was up 24-3 on this field. You look at, them trailing by multiple scores, a couple times since then. That just trademark Nick Saban's team is, they keep playing and that it's the next play. But, obviously it's big for Ole Miss because at that point they'll be controlling their own destiny, especially when Alabama comes to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium should things work out that way. And this might be 2014 all over again if we're looking at it from a matchup standpoint, but obviously a lot has to happen beforehand. It's going to be interesting to watch.
He's Jared Redding. I'm Brad Logan for Rebels 24/7. That's at Rebs247.com, an affiliate of 24/7 Sports. Wall-to-wall coverage right now on Rebs247.com of this game, and of course, we get you ready. It's number 8. The Rebels, hey, you can't win all 7. You can't play 7 if you hadn't played 7. So the Rebels 7-0. They'll have LSU next week. We'll have full coverage for you right here on Rebs247.com.